Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. Episode 3, Holby City.
Friday. Water dripping through the ceiling relentlessly. Council tax now 3 months overdue. But my researches must continue. Substitute Berkhamsted for the stews of St. Petersburg, and Ed Reardon's life and Dostoevsky's are virtually the same. I, too, may be in the gutter, but I can still look at the sky. Sky 1, Sky 2, and Sky Sports 3 Digital, which is currently on offer for an extra £9.50 a month. For another 10, you can also get the Playboy channel, but I didn't quite have enough for that. And anyway, work must come first. So, for the past week, I've been watching nothing but football, garnering background material for a new television piece set in the world of the Premiership.
So close to a second goal of the afternoon.
More? Elgar, you've had 3 sachets today already. Pity we aren't Premiership footballers, these me, earning £80,000 a week. You could have a new bowl. I could have some new yellow cords, handmade in Savile Row. A new pipe. Tobacco jar in every room. Oh, furniture in every room. There. Now, let's just see who that is first, shall we? I imagine young Wayne Rooney can afford a new pipe every game. Peterson clenched firmly between his milk teeth as he does one of his famous cartwheels. Mind you, he'd have to be a bit careful when he pulls his shirt over his head. Might burn a hole in his logo. End up being sued by Vodafone, so there are drawbacks to being rich.
Hi, Ed, it's Ping. Can you pick up? I'm not Barclaycard.
Hello, Ping. I wasn't filtering. I was just just upstairs.
I thought you lived in a top floor flat.
Yes, I do. But
Are you having a loft conversion done or something?
yes, I am. Yes. Look, what did you want to talk to me about?
Oh, just work. But that's brilliant. Oh, my parents had this roof terrace with a pool put in, and they got this Italian guy. Great roofer. Oh, I've got his number here somewhere. You must use him. It's well, you know the code for Rome, and then it's 57362 Uno.
Right, thanks. Anyway, this work business.
I was just wanting to check you were still on for the meeting at Elstree on Monday.
Oh, yes, certainly, yes. I've been doing my research. I've had lots of thoughts.
I've made the appointment for before lunch, yeah? I thought that would be sensible.
So they'll be feeding me then?
That's not actually what I meant, Ed. And as well as obviously not having a drink, it's probably better to let them do most of the talking.
No, don't worry.
And try not to go on too much about the old days on Tenko, okay?
Ping, it'll be all right.
And they might be quite young.
Right, so moronic children is what we're dealing with, is it?
Ed.
Ping, I shall be a credit to you and to the agency and my profession. I shall turn up sober, on time, bursting with ideas. Do you think they'll understand what an idea is? No, they're probably a bit young for that, aren't they?
Ed, stop it.
I'm joking. I'm not very likely to spend £12.60 or whatever it is going all the way to talk myself out of a job, am I?
I suppose I was thinking of what happened when you went to see the Emmerdale people.
Well, they were just plain rude.
Yes, they were, but I can see where they're coming from. Having a kamikaze attack on the Warpack was a bit far-fetched.
Well, they had a plane crash the week before, didn't they? I thought they liked that sort of thing.
Look, 10:30, Monday, main reception, okay? And you can't park. Lots of luck, darling. Bye!
Sunday. What my 12-year-old agent doesn't appreciate is that I don't own a car. Or a roof terrace, come to that. Though my living room is rapidly taking on the appearance of a pool. It now needs a bucket, washing-up bowl, and a tankard from the Hat and Feathers to catch the drips. So, like Proust, I've been obliged to retire to my bedchamber, the only dry room in the flat, in order to work. The importance of getting this TV job and its attendant 5-figure fee to pay for a new roof cannot be overstated. However, getting to the TV job is the problem, as I'm currently £12.60 short of the return bus fare to Elstree.
You have email.
Ah, let's see if this is the answer to our problems. Yep, off the keyboard, please, Elgar. €3? That won't even get me to Radlett. The bidding on eBay for the original typescript of my episode of Tenko, Escape from the Bamboo Noose, has been disappointing. Nary a nibble from the various Japanese libraries which would be an obvious home for this particular Ed Reardon work. But the big selling window won't start for an hour or two, when America wakes up and the major collectors start trading punches. No, you'll just have to be patient, Elgar. You and your expensive Felix Senior habit. That's why we're having to do this. I wonder what Tom Stoppard's cat eats. Probably something with an anagram on the tin. I'd much rather not have to do this. Hate the thought of my work leaving the country. Especially to America. Maybe the lottery fund will come in and save it for the nation.
Where you going, mate?
Elstree Studios.
Film star, are you? Researching a part?
No, I'm a writer.
Yeah, I'll give you something to write about. Delivering carpet tiles.
Ah.
Been doing it 11 years. Oh, the stories I could tell you. Hop in.
No, it's okay. The fresh air will do me good, thanks.
Ed, hi, I'm Maddie. Have you met Tim and Horatio?
Hi. Hi, Tim.
No, he's Horatio. That's Tim.
Ah, hi, Tim. What, is he another producer, or...?
No, he's my dog. But he's very astute. He's got a PhD in people.
Oh, well, I better be careful what I say, then.
Hey, listen, Ed, an actual Tenko writer. Respect.
Thank you very much.
Oh, Manny, the guy is just he's a total grooveball. It was the first piece of 80s retro realism, but also it had this pre-punk innocence.
Well, one does one's best.
Did you get to meet Bert Quook?
Yeah, I think it's Quack, actually, but yes, I still use his risotto recipe.
Wow.
Anyway, yes, what have you been doing since then, Ed? Because your CV stops after Tenko in 1984. Are there some pages missing?
Oh, no, I don't bother with those things. I mean, you can either write or you can't. You know, this is the thing that matters, isn't it, in the room? You know, with the idea, sort of dealing with people face to face.
So, Ed, what's your pitch?
My pitch? Well, I just thought we'd use a standard length, you know, goal at each end.
I'll tell you, Manny, this guy.
And my story is that the entire Holby City team is kidnapped by an unscrupulous Oriental property developer and has to escape before a vital...
Let me stop you there, Ed. Which team? The surgical team or the renal unit?
No, the football team.
Which football team?
Holby City.
So the hospital's got its own football team? Whoa. Serious demographic brownie points.
What hospital?
Holby City. The hospital where the series is set, Ed. You do know that, don't you?
Sure. Right, yes, okay, right. So we wouldn't necessarily have to see so much football. No. Which would be good, because you'd save on all the exteriors.
We do have an entire hospital set just across there, Ed, which we probably ought to use.
Okay, well, let's think. The football team gets injured.
All of them?
Yes, in a motorway pile-up.
Ah!
Right, so they're in the hospital with a vital match coming up, but the doctor, who might be Japanese but that's not set in stone, the doctor won't sign them off, so they escape from Holby City, as you call it, using surgical instruments.
Yeah, they could just hack their way out. Total slice fest. That'd be so Tarantino-esque.
I beg your pardon?
It's all right. Horatio has to say that word every half hour.
Yeah.
By not telling me that Holby City was set in a hospital, my agents surpassed even their own lofty standards of inefficiency. But I was able to think on my feet, not bad after a 12-mile walk from Berkhamsted, and persuade the television people that I could deliver them a memorable 50 minutes of quality drama, or at any rate deliver them the outline or treatment, a medical term I had no difficulty with. The day's events also furnished me with a much-needed theme for my writing class at the University of the Third Age.
So how much do you get for that, then?
Well, I never like to use myself as an example in writing seminars, so...
But you're still wearing your security badge that got you into the BBC.
Now, all I want to do is make the point that in television, of which I have a bit of experience, the treatment is all. That 3.5 pages is the wellspring from which everything flows.
So how much do you get for it, then?
Come on, tell us. We've paid good money for this course. We want to know how much we're going to get back.
Well, I forget exactly. It's something in the region of 500.
500,000?
No, £500.
Well, you mean you've done a whole story for Holby City for £500?
Well, no, it's 225, actually. Then if they like it, they give you the other 275.
Is that all? For a wellspring?
Yes, but if you go to the script stage, then it's serious money. Tuscany time.
But you've still only got 225.
I wish I'd done the plumbing course now. They get 70 grand a year.
Now, what's your story about, love? I like Holby City.
Well, originally it was about a football team who get injured in a horrific level crossing accident.
They did that one about 2 years ago. Saw it at my niece's.
Yeah, as the script editor discovered. So now it's about Dr. Kamal and his ex-wife stalking him, possibly at a level crossing, but that's not set in stone.
Can't he get off with that new coloured nurse? I like her. She's got a bit about her.
Oh, she's sweet on that driver with ringlets.
Anyway, the current thinking is that the ex-wife kidnaps Dr. Kamal and keeps him prisoner until he escapes during a torrential downpour that floods out the basement where he's being kept prisoner.
Sounds a bit like that Tenko story he keeps showing us.
Yes, but they don't know that. Well, don't stand underneath it then. I'll just move your bowl, all right? Look, there's a dry bit there. There. Now that's it, till this evening. Tuesday. The leak in the ceiling has now spread from the kitchen to the bedroom, forcing me back out to my desk in the living room, where draft 3 of The Treatment has also taken an unexpected turn. Dr. Kamal's ex-wife has been arrested for shoplifting, or rather the actress who plays her has, necessitating what Horatio, the 12-year-old script editor, is pleased to call a tweak. In plain English, this means rewriting the whole plot, so it's now the new black nurse who's being stalked and kidnapped by Dr. Kamal, or possibly her babysitter, who's just discovered she's the child's real mother. I'd be happy to give the lot of them a fatal superbug, but I really do need this £500 fee to pay for the plumber whose services I've just engaged, and whose inane conversation and requests for tea and toilet facilities I steeled myself to accommodate. Come in, just in time. The floodwaters are closing inexorably over my head.
Oh, I hope not, sir. I'm sure we can reach an agreeable settlement. If you'd like to look at my ID.
Well, bailiffs?
That's right, sir, bailiffs. We tried dressing it up with all sorts of other titles and customer-friendly slogans on laminated cards, like, here to serve you, with a writ. Losing your possessions just got easier. Really, it's just an insult to your intelligence.
Yes.
So, yes, we're the bailiffs. Or rather, I am the bailiffs, because we're all feeling the pinch these days. And we're here about non-payment of council tax, £392.
Right.
Or goods and chattels in lieu.
Well, let's see what I can't give you the computer because I need that to work on. There is quite a rare literary artefact in my possession. It's an original script of Tenko, signed by the author, or can be. You may remember it was called Escape.
Actually, I was more of a poldark man. In fact, it was one of those smuggling yarns that got me into this game. I always admired the excise men's knee breeches.
Not very intimidating now, though, probably. Especially on some of those rough council estates. Not that there's anything wrong with council estates.
Just to return to the point, Mr. Reardon.
Yes. Well, I suppose my rack of pipes and tobacco jar probably worth quite a bit.
But they're the tools of your trade too, by the smell of it. Have you considered paying cash?
No, I haven't. Oh, I can give you a cheque.
Certainly, sir.
Ah, right, OK. £392. Payable to...
Hertfordshire County Council, sir. And I'll do you a receipt. Afraid it's still got the smiling cash register saying ka-ching, but we're phasing these out.
Yes, this is nerve-wracking enough without the gallows humour.
Oh, the gallows went a long time ago. Apart from the Liverpool area. They seem to like it up there. Nasty leak you got, Mr. Reardon.
Yes, I thought you were the plumber, that's why I opened the door.
Yeah, looks like it started here, then ended up ponding over there. Could be a mouse.
A mouse? What, a mouse that's incontinent?
No, bitten through the pipe. They're all plastic these days. One chomp and it's through. You want to get yourself a cat?
I've already got one.
Must be feeding it too much then. That's all in order. I'll leave you alone now.
Dream on, Elgar. Earn your keep for once. I thought the bailiff's intuition might at least have knocked a bit off the plumber's bill, but no such luck.
A mouse? If I had £1 for every time someone said that, I'll be on 250k a year instead of just 75. Yeah, all that lot will have to come down.
Tuesday wasn't my day, nor for that matter did it seem Friday would be. With 3 working days having elapsed and the council tax cheque about to be presented, it was back to Elstree, where I awaited the reaction to draft 5 of The Treatment with rather more than casual interest. But you said it was 500 times better.
It is.
You just need to look at the beats of Act 3, maybe move some of them to Act 1, give the arc of Act 2 some grunt. There you are, bosh bosh.
It really is all there, Ed.
So are you accepting it then?
Accepting it, we love it.
So is that a yes?
Just needs a few more tweaks.
You mean tweaks of the tweaks I've already done?
No, those tweaks are great. Just tweak the beats a bit more.
And add some grunt.
Grunt is our DNA, Ed.
Well, do you want to mark in the treatment where you want the grunt? Let me just put ARG or something.
Oh, come on, Ed, you're the writer. Look, I'm sorry, I've got to pick up Tim from the vets.
Cool.
Ed, shall we share a cab to the station? If this goes well, you might want to think about doing another one for us, because, you know, we're 52 weeks a year now, and there aren't that many good writers around.
Oh, that's very flattering, but I'm not sure I've got the grunt in me.
You mustn't take too much notice of Horatio. I don't know how much longer he'll be with us.
As once they hit 13, they're past it.
No, I mean, he's being headhunted by Strictly Come Dancing.
Joe Loss and the band had better watch their beats, then.
Can you stop, please?
Sorry, have I gone too far?
What? No, I've got to buy a birthday card for Art Malik. Won't be a sec.
Seconds turned to minutes, and minutes turned to annoying anxiety as the taximeter clicked over into double figures with a rapidity matched only by my escalating heart rate. Normally, the correct procedure, as laid out in the Writers' Guild guidelines, would have been to jump out of the cab and run away. But the prospect of future work filled me with optimism and led me instead to the nearest cash point to try and secure my half of the split.
Oh, that's absolutely ridiculous. Only wrote the cheque out 3 days ago.
Not a very good actor, are you?
What?
Not much of a writer either, as I remember.
Who are you?
You're Ed Reardon, aren't you?
Yes.
You killed me off in Tenko, you git.
Did I?
I'm Dave Wang. They told me I was in for another 5 episodes till you came along, Mr. Big Scriptwriter. Next thing I know, 6 old biddies in flowery dresses make a break for it, and I fall off the bamboo ladder and drown in the swamp. Thank you very much.
It's a good story, though.
You know what the ending was? We lost the caravan. The wife left me. Then the cafe went as well with the divorce.
Well, look, I'm awfully sorry.
She wouldn't let me see the kids, and I ended up in a hostel. Ooh, I'm awfully sorry. Now look at me. I'm working as an extra pushing trolleys on Holby City for 70 quid a day.
So it all worked out for the best in the end?
No, it did not. I was set to break into movies. I was up for a Bond film. Cannonball Christmas special. Book at bedtime. Then you.
Ed, come on, I'm going to miss my train.
Look, I'm going to make this up to you.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's the producer over there.
I know. I've done 73 of these. Same old trolley.
How about a speaking part?
What, still writing for a living, are you?
Well, you couldn't call it that, no.
Don't look like a writer. State of those shoes.
Well, you want to try getting money out of this lot. 7 drafts before you see a penny. Had to walk to work this morning. It's like a labour camp. Oh, sorry, no offence.
Ed!
Only got lunch because I half-inched a sausage roll that madam there threw for her dog.
Oh, sorry, pal, didn't realise.
Now, look, I really will make this up to you. I'll write you a part.
Yeah? How about a ducker and diver type? You know, with an eye for the main chance.
If you like.
Always fancied playing a real wide boy. Mr. Big. Dr. Big, even.
Well, look, if you lend me a tenner, you can have a gold toothpick and a white cat, if you like.
Go on, then.
Cheers, matey. I promise.
Yeah, sure. Sayonara.
Sorry, I was just getting some cash out of the machine.
It's okay, the cab's on account. Word to the wise, don't talk to the extras. They never leave you alone. And they're always first to the lunch table.
Oh, so there's food as well, is there? Wednesday. A good day. Now Voyager on BBC Two, followed by racing from Cheltenham on Channel 4, a nap, a bath, and the means for a pre-dinner snifter, courtesy of Dave Wang. The leak in the roof is temporarily fixed, despite the plumber's intolerable habit of disappearing for days on end, having said each time that he was just popping out for half an hour. It's a lucky thing authors don't behave like that, or we wouldn't get any writing done at all.
Well, he's missed it, and I'm sure that doesn't
Thursday. A reminder from Ping that Ed Reardon's name on the Holby City credits, and hence the life expectancy of his roof, depends on prompt delivery of Draft 8 of the treatment. Beats and tweaks present and correct, plus 2 pages of sample dialogue. Thanks to my innate professionalism, it's now printed up, complete with telling cameo for Dave Wang, and ready to be converted into 50 minutes of prime-time popular television. And none the worse for that. I like to think that if Dickens were writing now, he'd be doing Holby City, and no doubt Casualty and ER at the same time. Balzac would certainly be doing EastEnders. Jane Austen, they might let her have a crack at Coronation Street. Probably not Pride and Prejudice, though. I just think they'd still get the man with white hair to do that. Yes, we don't like him, do we, Elgar? Now, off the shoes, please. Off. I've got a meeting.
Ed, did you get the specimen script we sent to you?
I did. I read it.
We thought it might help you get your head round, like, 21st century dialogue. I mean, I'm not saying you're old-fashioned.
Oh, I'm touched.
Perhaps I am saying you're old-fashioned. Is that what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying.
Maybe what Horatio means is that young doctors don't call student nurses blithering nincompoops much these days.
Well, we can tweak that, surely.
Well, that's why we sent you the script, to show you the way Holby characters talk. I mean, in a confrontation situation, they're more likely to say something like this.
Here, see,
Yes, I noted that exchange.
Sort it out, Shireen, or I'm going to go medieval on your ass.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem very 21st century to me. It seems more 14th. Now, what's it mean, anyway? I mean, is he intending to inscribe a large illuminated letter on her behind?
Now you're being silly, Ed.
No, tell me, I really want to know.
All right, something else. Your trolley dialogue.
What's wrong with it?
There isn't any.
Well, they're running down a corridor. They're pushing a man with a severed jugular. They're out of breath, covered in blood. They're not going to discuss their boyfriends.
Well, that's exactly what they should be doing, Ed. Here's the thing, right? The more serious and messy the emergency, the more trivial the conversation. Dramatic juxtaposition, yeah? Cardiac arrest, they talk about the wedding list. Motorway pile-up, karaoke night.
You've just got Dr. Kamal saying, I think he's a goner. Where are you off to?
I think I'm a goner too.
No, Ed, calm down.
Cool. You've gone completely red. Even under your beard, you can see it.
Come on, sit down.
No, you're quite right. I'm not going to walk out. Instead, I'm going to do exactly what my agent told me not to do, which is to point out that in my entire 35 years as a respected writer... Just a minute, Tim, I haven't started yet. I have worked in publishing, I've worked in the theatre, BBC Radio, I have even worked in the intellectual black hole that calls itself Hollywood. But I have never been confronted with such a display of dumbing down is too charitable, of sheer, surpassing, thoroughgoing asininity. Good morning.
See? There you go again, Ed. This sucks would have done it in 2 syllables.
I know it was stupid. I know I shouldn't have said it.
No, you're right. I read it. It was too good for them.
As long as I didn't get you into any trouble. You read it? What, all 3 pages?
Yeah.
What did you think of the Chinese porter's subplot? About him selling the patient's organs?
Great. Funny.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with it. Look, if they don't want it, shall we try and sell it to Casualty or Panorama?
No, that was the bit they liked. They want to pay you for the balance of the treatment fee so they can use it.
With 1 bound. Right, let's have another bottle of claret. Just a minute. Shouldn't we hold out for more money if they like it that much?
Oh, too late. The new writer delivered the script this morning.
Yeah, they've got night staff, have they? Well, bang goes the new roof.
I thought you'd had a loft conversion done.
Oh, it's all right. I'll get them to take it away. But the thing is, Ping, this leaves me with a gap in the schedule which I need to fill quite quickly.
Well, you don't want to write another Holby, do you?
Certainly not.
No, not after those things you said about them in the emails.
Of course not, no.
No. And the fact you wanted me to send them with the letters cut out of different newspapers, and then the bag of...
No. I want nothing more to do with Holby City as a writer. But I thought maybe I could offer my services as a hospital administrator or surgeon. Non-speaking, of course. Don't want to have to say the rubbish, just stand in the background.
You mean an extra?
Or perhaps I could be a concerned parent of a crack cocaine addict or something. Sitting with my head in my hands. Like this. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's good.
Apparently the going rate's 70 quid a day, which, it means 7 for you.
I'll make some calls.
Oh, could you?
Oi, Beardy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, hello, matey. Told you I'd make it up to you. Buy me a drink if you like. We're on claret. Ping. Have you met Dave Wang? Or as he's about to become known, Henry Tan, the hospital porter with a dark secret.
Hi, Dave.
And also a bit of hinterland, which I think is rare for a character in television drama these days.
Can I have a word outside?
Well, this is my agent. You can say anything in front of her.
Hard to put into words, really. I suppose what I'm trying to say is...
Sunday. When I awarded Dave Wang his speaking part, I hadn't bargained for another writer coming along and building up the role yet further by giving him a death scene. The hapless Henry Tan crushed as he fell from a ladder under a weight of a sack of stolen hearts and lungs. There was no time to explain this before the onset of hostilities. Fortunately, the scene of the violence was but a stone's throw from a real hospital, where I was examined by a doctor so senior that I doubt he'll see 11 again.
OK, got a bit of news, Ed. As well as your broken nose, we also think you may have an ulcer.
Well, I'm not surprised. I've been working for Holby City.
with all the alcohol... Oh, that's really ironic, isn't it?
Not a word you catch them using.
Yes, it's complete poo, isn't it? Sorry, is that a really rude thing to say to you?
No, not at all. I was trying to get my agent to send them a jiffy bag of it last week.
I hate that thing they do with the defibrillator pads, the way they bang them together before they use them. If you did that in real life, the place would go up in smoke.
Could be a plot for London's burning.
Yeah, which is excellent, I think.
Hi, Ed. I've got a really, really big favour to ask you.
Oh, sorry, I'm signed off sick. My doctor here will give you a note. Tell him how many drafts of it you want.
It's Horatio, isn't it?
Weren't you at Miles' Stag weekend in Goa?
I was. This weekend, I have mostly been eating cucumbers. What are you doing now?
I'm working on Holby City.
For his sins.
Oh, cool. What, scripts and stuff? Because I write sketches.
Yeah?
Yeah, 8 of us. We've got a gig tonight in the pub over the road. Come and see it. It's called It's a Doc's Life.
Oh, that is such a toxic title.
Anyway...
Sure. Look, I've got some stuff to do, yeah?
Yeah, are you going to scrub up?
Well, I've got to get into my costume. I've got this brilliant mask here that makes it look like the top of my head's been sawn off.
Oh, they are great. I wore one at the Holby Christmas party.
You get plenty of rest now, Ed?
Yes, I'll try. You break a leg now. In several places.
Hey, Ed. Look at this.
That's my Tenko script.
It's my Tenko script now. I got it on eBay. I got it really cheap.
Really?
Yeah. 1,200 quid. Complete bargain. Look, I know you probably hate me, but I wondered if you'd mind signing it.
Oh, my dear fellow. You've just made an old writer very happy.
Right. To Horatio, thanks for the roof. It's great. Just,
What?
I don't know, it's not quite, how about tar for the roof?
It's slate.
No, tires and thanks. Or, maybe it just needs another tweak, yeah? Perhaps we could lose the roof altogether.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I just felt the need to go medieval. Too on the nose for you. There's a bell you can press there if it's really hurting.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas with Stephanie Cole, Sally Hawkins, Martin Hyder, Rita May, Geoffrey McGivern, Adam Shipway, Dan Tetsell, Vicky Pepperdine and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. The producer was Simon Nicholls. Ed Reardon's Week by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. Episode 4. The Old Lockkeeper.
Monday, and the post arrives bright and early in mid-afternoon. Some of it even addressed to me. The usual glossy envelope announcing that I'd won £60,000, printed to make it look like handwriting. A repeat fee for £2.55 from Malawi. Obviously very keen on Tenko there for some reason. And 2 more glossy envelopes telling the chip shop downstairs and the dry cleaner next door that they too have won £60,000. We should all think about taking that holiday of a lifetime together. Also, a letter from America. Could it be an offer for the film rights to my most recent radio play? An account of the digging of the second longest tunnel on the Grand Union Canal? Alas, no. A hod full of blood's time has not yet come. Instead, the envelope contains a chill harbinger of the seasons when icicles hang by the wall and Dick the shepherd blows his nail. In other words, the first round-robin letter of the winter.
Dear all. Well, it's been quite a year.
3 exclamation marks. That's very helpful, otherwise we might just think it's rather a banal assertion to make.
In the course of it, the Milvain family seems to have acquired not only a new table and barbecue lamp, quite a performance to assemble, 2, 3, 4, 5 exclamation marks there, but a further Emmy award for jazz. Soon, he says, the statuettes will outnumber the doors in need of propping open. Good thing we bought the ranch.
Just 2 of them there. Still, into double figures now.
Delilah won a prestigious netball scholarship.
Oh, I can't bear any more of this.
After getting a powerboat for his 13th birthday, Dimitri has hopefully put his behavioural problems behind him.
Hello, it's me. Have you got one of these nauseating Milvain letters? I mean, who do they think they are?
Hello, Ed.
Oh, hello, Sally. How are you, my darling? Is he there?
Ed, I'm sorry. Ted died on Friday.
You wish. Where is he? Down the boozer?
No, he's at the undertaker. He died, Ed.
Oh, but I only spoke to him a couple of months ago. He was spitting tacks after old Four Eyes got his knighthood. It wasn't that killed him, was it?
No, heart attack.
Oh, that's awful. So, what's going to happen about the column?
Well, he won't be able to do it, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Someone else had to do it last week after they took him in.
So do you think this same person's going to carry on writing it? Or I mean, not that that's the most important thing at the moment, of course, obviously.
Ed, there's someone at the door.
Yes, I've got to get on too. Off you go. But listen, darling, let me know if there's anything, absolutely anything I can do.
Like what? You haven't got a car, you haven't got any money, you're as drunk in the afternoon as he was.
Righty-ho. Well, I'll let you grieve. But if you happen to come across the number for... no, gone. Poor old Ted. Yeah, not one of your favourites, was he, Elgar? Fell on top of you once, knocked his pipe out on your head. Hell of a good writer, though. Some of those early Z cars. And one where the Teddy boys broke into the pub, not realising it was a police lock-in. An absolute classic. Ted Cartwright, one of the great names of 60s television drama. And he didn't have it easy by any means. Born in Surrey, went to public school. He didn't even go to Liverpool until he was in his 40s, and that was to visit the flower exhibition. Yet, somehow, he managed to climb the greasy pole and win the hand, and all the other delightful bits, of the leading lady of his landmark Wednesday play, Our Brenda's Got a Bonnet Oven. Like most of us, Ted fell foul of the new generation of decision-makers, the 12-year-old ocracy, as I call them. But unlike most of us, he managed to change political horses in midstream and found himself a comfortable berth as the old lockkeeper, crusty columnist of the Hearts and Bucks Echo, dispensing weekly wisdom that wasn't so much salty as hydrochloric. How fortunate that asylum seekers can't read English, or they'd have taken Ted to the European Court of Human Rights, where they'd no doubt be awarded damages, a free house, a car, a pony for the kids. Just a minute. I'll save that. I really think I can do this. This column could be right up my street. Let's just see what Ted Standing came up with. Hedge clippers theft. Centenarian enjoys fruit. The old lockkeeper. Hey dudes, check out the new Bridget Jones at your multiplex this weekend. Hugh Grant is totally snoggable. What's going on here? And the movie's a real blast. And I tell you what, the old lockkeeper is so going to catch Shrek 3 this weekend. There's trouble at Mill there.
Hi, are you Ed Reardon?
Almost.
I'm Emily, the editor, yeah? Sorry you had to wait, yeah, but Richard and Judy was on and their body language now is, like, so weird.
Is it? Yeah. Well, personally, I think it was a big mistake to move them from their morning slot.
They were on in the morning? When was that?
Oh, about 2 or 3 years ago.
Ew.
Well, I don't know. Bridge the gap rather agreeably between the swim and the lunchtime gargle.
You see, that is exactly the kind of thing the old lockkeeper would say. I tried to write the column last week.
Yeah, I thought it was very good.
I thought it was complete pants. Whereas you'd write it and it'd be more like...
+4s.
Yeah. That's quite funny.
Well, I'm happy to have a go.
Are you? That would be just such a blast.
Yes, it would, wouldn't it? Tuesday, I'm to be the old lockkeeper for a 2-week probationary period. So I've positioned my chair by the windy, laptop on me knee, and am enjoying a pipe as I look out for abuses of common sense and decency that will get the old boy's dander up. There, for example, is an obese child in need of a diet, and a good old-fashioned larraping for dropping her crisp packet on the pavement. Failing to clear up the litter is a council cleansing vehicle, idiotically labelled Heartsland, here to make life better. Where does one begin? The old lockkeeper bids ye good day. One begins at the Connaught Grill, actually, because it's my agent Felix on the line, offering to take me to lunch. If they can sniff it. Success has a palpable essence. Everybody wants a piece of it.
So, a dangerous third bottle?
Well, I wouldn't disagree with that at all. I wouldn't mind ordering a starter or something.
Oh, good idea. When you're ready, Renato... Now, listen.
I really think we should do something for Ted, because we don't want one of those ghastly cremations out in deepest, darkest Finchley.
Oh, no, that'd be awful with a failed vicar who's never heard of him and the undertakers all smoking in the car park.
You see, you put it into words so much better than me. We need someone to read something out. Get your jazz band to play a bit of music. Tell a bloody joke, for heaven's sake.
Yes, that'd be, I don't know, a bit more like it.
Well, there you go again, you see, in a nutshell. So, if you could have a few thoughts, sit in your study with a hot towel around your head.
What?
Oh! Loathsome things. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to be terribly rude.
Do you want me to organise this?
Oh, would you? Hello? Oh, Jazz. Howdy. Are you still stateside? Still basking in the glory of your Emmy? No, you must bask. I insist you bask. Look, are you coming over for Ted's funeral? Splendid. Well, I don't know, but there's someone here who might. How old would you say Ted was?
66.
Clickety-click. Well, clickety-clock in the end. No, but it's awful, isn't it? Luckily, there's a dear old friend of yours here who's masterminding the whole shebang. Ed Reardon. Ed Reardon? He's like some ruthless commander organising the military operation like... what was that film you did about the battle at the Earth's core or whatever it was? Well, that's what he's like. Oh, well, if you've got to go, you must go.
Did you get one of those round robin letters from him? I mean, the sheer self-importance of it, but I suppose they're all the same, aren't they? Solipsistic twaddle. I think there might be a great book in them.
Yes, there would indeed. I've got it in my briefcase. The proofs of the American edition. Huge advance. Huge.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. I'm too busy with my new column.
Jolly good.
The old lockkeeper.
Now, I tell you a round robin letter you could do.
Thursday. The final chore on Felix's list was for me to ring round Ted's old buddies and get them to write a letter to the Times. Also tell them where and when the funeral was, as well as organising the running order and the entertainment for the aforementioned obsequies. Do everything, in fact, except chop a tree down and make his coffin. So, altogether a very long way indeed from being a free lunch. I'm trying to get hold of Norman Edison. Norman Edison. He was the head writer on Robin Hood. Oh, sorry, I must have got the wrong number. Well, unless he's driving one of your minicabs, because he didn't get much work after Robin Hood. He did drive a tank in the war, so I hello? Gone. Not having much luck, are we? Might as well tear this page out of the book altogether. Worse than the D's. I don't know, Elgar, you're about the only E left alive I know. All right, let's just have a trawl through the F's. And I really must get into old lockkeeper mode. Don't know what I'm going to write about. He did larruping naughty kids twice in his last 3 columns. Forster, EM, Cambridge, 42533, weekends, Brighton 2. Ah, dear, it's like a killing field. Frayne. Bit of civilised conversation. Yes, all right, I know. Lunchtime. I think there's a tin left. Dear old Ted, dear old Ted. Dear old Ted, writer of Z. Cars and so much more besides. Before he sadly died, the Planemakers. I'll let that sonnet marinate for a bit, I think. No, I'm sorry, Elgar, the cupboard was bare. Only 8p in the money jar. Oh dear, what to do?
What do you want me to do with this?
Well, I'd like you to pay it into my account.
What?
Or cash it if that's easier.
This is just a bit of junk mail.
No, it's a cheque payable to Ed Reardon, which is me. I've got a gas bill and a Blockbuster membership to prove it. Here they are, see? And it's made out for £60,000.
Yeah, but it's signed Ms. F. Godmother. And if you turn it over, there's a glossy picture of a palm tree and 3 smiling coconuts, and a banana wearing sunglasses, driving a speedboat.
Yeah, but you take the point, do you not, Hanif, that setting aside its gaudy decoration, this is a cheque?
No. Apart from the figure, there's nothing that resembles a banking document at all.
Oh, then you're unfamiliar with the works of A.P. Herbert, in which a cheque written on the side of a cow was deemed legal tender.
Oh. Yeah, but that was just a short story, and it does not comply with the European Banking Code as currently formulated, and you're holding proper customers up.
There we are. That solved that.
Sir, you are willfully changing the flow of that queue. I must ask you to replace that retractable belt in its stanchion.
Yes, all in good time. So, you can't cash this at all, then?
Now, come on, give him the money. I'm in my lunch hour.
No, the banana is clearly stating that in order to participate in this unique offer, you've got to go to Hitchin Travel Lodge at the time that we've given to you when you've rung this premium rate number. 0807.
Yes, all right. Just give me a couple of tenors for this.
That is a picture of a £20 note that was growing out of the palm tree. So no.
All right, just give me £2.50 for this cat food voucher.
Just put the belt back, will you, Beardy?
Oh, very financial college. There you are, you can all go that way now. Go on. Even though I now had a theme for my column, the sheer asininity of modern consumerism, I still didn't have the 60p bus fare to the leisure centre, so I had to walk, which made me a little late for the writing class. This week's module, Conquering Fleet Street.
And there it was, in my hand. 4 crisp £20 notes. Well done.
Sorry, everybody. Cab took an age.
So what are you going to do with it?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Might have a couple of cocktails, might go and see my sister in Newark.
What have I missed?
We've got a bit of a celebrity in our midst.
Thank you. Anyway, this week we're going to be dipping our toe in the piranha pond of journalism. And I'm going to give you some basic principles and guidelines on the subject of selling that story.
You should be getting lessons off Olive. She already has.
Has what?
Sold that story to the people's friend about a family of cats at Christmas.
A Winter's Tale, spelt T-A-I-L. Goes 2 ways, does that?
Oh, it wasn't anything much.
£80 is £80. But it's more than he's earned this week.
Well, that's where you're wrong, actually, because I've just taken over from my dear old pal Ted Cartwright, writing the old lockkeeper column in the Hearts and Bucks.
But the People's Friend's national. Goes all over the country.
You see, it's in the form of a Christmas letter.
What is?
Olive's story. Oh, go on, you tell him. You're the writer.
Well, I always do the Christmas newsletter for the family, and they always like it so much and say I should do it professionally, so I thought I'd have a go. Only with cat news. Written by Brittany, the youngest.
Brittany Kitney. That goes 2 ways and all.
Yes, very good. I guess the thing about professional journalism is that you can't just do one piece. You've got to keep turning them out. I was talking to Michael Frayn about this just the other day.
He's the one who lost the whitbread to his missus. Another one who wasn't as clever as he thought he was.
Anyway, Mike and I go back an awful long way. And we were chewing the fat about how we approach our columns.
He was a friend of that Ted Cartwright too.
He was, actually.
Well, I know he was. There was a letter from him in the Times.
Oh, it's gone in, has it? Yes, I organised that.
Well, your name wasn't on the list. There was Sir Alan Ayckbourne, Sir Tom Stoppard, June Whitfield, not you, though.
Not famous enough. Aye. Text from Dick. The whist's finished early. He's got the espas outside. Come on, girls.
Oh, we're leaving you on your own.
Oh, that's all right. I get paid anyway. Actually, I've got some work to do.
That's right, love. You keep writing. You never know.
The non-appearance of Ed Reardon's name among the great and the good was a setback, to be sure, but after due reflection, I decided not to mention this in the column. There's a fine line, after all, between self-pity, however justified, and the red-blooded irascibility that is the local newspaper columnist's stock in trade. Instead, I felt it was time for the old lockkeeper to unsheath his sword of truth and set off for the Hitchin Travelodge, on behalf of his readers, in search of Ms. F. Godmother, with her elusive £60,000 cheque, and the even more elusive 375 words I still had to write.
And after you've filled out your questionnaires, there'll be complimentary non-alcoholic beverages and biscuits before we move you through to the Nigel Mansell suite.
Excuse me, when do we get the money?
After you've completed your questionnaires, you'll be one step closer to that £60,000 because you'll be entered in a prize draw.
Do we get the biscuits anyway?
Yes, and then we'll be moving you through to the, as I say, Nigel Mansell suite, where you'll be shown some unbeatable offers.
Bloody timeshares again, I bet.
So, time to tick those boxes, and we would obviously ask you to return your pens with the questionnaires.
Well, I'm having that bottle of lime juice then.
So do you do a lot of this?
I just sit in the lobby and see what's on. Sometimes you have to listen to a lot of talk about bus lane proposals and wind farms, but there's usually something at the end of it.
Does this happen every day?
Well, I don't come Wednesdays because that's my hospital appointment, ever since the accident with the miracle peeler. It was a good promotion, though. We all got document wallets straight off and a fruit compote. Some of us got silver scooters. I didn't have much use for a silver scooter, as you can see, but I was hooked by that.
Well, it's been very useful talking to you, George.
Yeah, you don't think that's my real name, do you? Put that on the form and it's like opening the gates of hell.
We all finished with the questionnaires there? Because if so, it's time to relax in the Nigel Mansell suite, where you'll be able to feast your eyes on some unbelievable holiday opportunities.
Told you.
Tuesday, the day of Ted's funeral, which I barely made by the skin of my teeth. The man calling himself George was right in his supposition that this was nothing more than a scheme to sell timeshares, and even more correct in describing it as a descent into hell. The Nigel Mansell suite turned out to be a level of purgatory from which there was only one escape, by signing away one's soul.
And you're happy for all further correspondence to be sent to this address?
Yes.
And you'd have no objection?
No, none.
To offers you might be interested in from other responsible companies being sent to the same address?
No, I positively welcome them.
See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
Am I free to go?
Of course you are.
We look forward to doing business with you, Mr. Milvain.
Please, call me Jazz.
Excellent stuff. Turn the ankle boys off, Jackie, and unlock the door of the Nigel Mansell suite, if you'd be so good.
There we are. And a safe journey back to LA, Jazz.
Whoa! I actually got a trumpet that turns up this afternoon because I've heard better sound coming out of a radiator.
It's like a dirge, Ed.
Well, it is a funeral. It's not my fault Jazz isn't here.
You did tell him it was today, didn't you?
Too busy doing his column, Frank.
Has he got a column, Cliff? Completely slipped my mind. He hasn't mentioned it for 15 seconds.
Oh, shut up. Just because you haven't got one. Look, we'll give Jazz as long as we can. We'll start with me doing my bit. Then we'll have the 12-year-old vicar who's never heard of him say something. Then Sally's going to read a bit of Auden.
Oh, is she going to do it in the nutty?
Still does it for me, that girl.
Then we'll play the coffin out with Tiger Rag, unless he still hasn't turned up, in which case, well, we'll have to do my very good friend the milkman again.
Right, let's have another blow, and then it's time for a bijou drinkette.
Yeah, we'll be in the bar, Ed. Give us a shout when you get near it.
And now I'd like to hand back, as they say in the media that Ted chose as his calling, to someone who knew him, Ed Reardon.
I've written a poem for Ted. Goes like this. Dear old Ted, writer of Z, Cars, and so much else besides. Dr. Finley's casebook.
Sorry, everybody.
Come on, hold up. What's going on?
Jazz! My dear friend. Hello. Hi, Jazz.
Jazz's typically untimely arrival cut short my poem before I could even reach the third stanza, which dealt in a neat rhyme scheme with, amongst other things, the advent of colour. But as Jazz himself said, hey, this thing isn't about me. Although, to judge by his baroque and frankly over-the-top performance of Tiger Rag, one could never have guessed it.
You know what, Ed? That man was worth more than the whole lot of us put together.
Well, he was worth several of you, Jazz.
He had more talent in his little...
Especially after that toe-curling letter your wife sent round. What on earth possessed you to marry her?
God knows. They come and go. Anyway, how are you?
Well, you know, still churning it out. Bit of radio. I got a column now. The old lock keeper.
This is Ted's day.
Well, that's all right. Used to be his column. Actually... Talking of canals, did you get that tape of my radio play, Hodful of Blood?
I did. It was excellent. Fabulous title.
Well, I'm not sure they got it right, but it would make a great movie.
Remind me what it was about again?
Well, the digging of the second longest tunnel on the Grand Union Canal. I suppose there might be a problem with it being set in the dark.
Great for radio, though. Have you considered that?
Then again, that last movie you did, that was at the Earth's core, wasn't it? But they were still walking around in bright light. Got out the ship. Had a battle with the monkeys.
I thought the monkeys were good. They gave it a Conradian feel.
No, I thought they gave it a straight-through-to-video feel.
You're looking for a fat lip, matey.
Oh, yeah, you and whose army? Commander Zargons of the Zod Fleet.
That was Christopher Plummer, you know.
Oh, Plummer. I was rude with him once.
You weren't.
I jolly well was.
Or was it Christopher Biggins?
The former, I'd have thought.
Anyway, look, it's so good to see everybody gathered together again. And even though, Sally, this is such a sad occasion, it's been worth every cent.
I really am very grateful.
Now, I have to go and talk to Felix.
He always has to let you know he's paying, even if it was a milkshake in 1971.
Yes, I'm afraid he's gone well and truly Hollywood.
Yeah, but you haven't, Eddie. Ow! Oh, sorry. That was meant to be an affectionate beard tug. Oh.
Is it bleeding? I think so.
Look, I'm sorry I was such a cow on the phone when you offered to help.
No. Well, maybe a touch of Guernsey.
But actually, there is something you could do for me.
Name it, Sal. Take any of the unwanted food off your hands, knee trembler out the back, anything.
Well, there is a rather special piece of writing you could help me out with.
Ah, would this have anything to do with the preface to Ted's collected works?
No. This is much more important than that.
Dear all. Well, what a year it's been, Shea Cartwright. 2 exclamation marks, I think. As many of you know, Ted passed away, which was sad. No, I don't think we want one there, do we? But, undaunted, I'm learning German, and miraculously, the trellis I erected in March is still standing. 4 there, I think, needs all the help it can get. Yeah. Oh, hello, Emily. Did it come through all right? Crusty sentiments all intact? Good. Yeah, I'd love to come in this afternoon. Just got a bit of work to finish off and I'll come in. OK, bye. So, a happy Christmas to all. No, she'd call it Crimble. With a flower over the eye. Love, Sally. Oh, P.S. For anyone worried about the fate of Ted's old lockkeeper column, fear not. It's in good excellent hands. Right, just invoice for that. What shall I put? To ghosting round robin letter, 1 tongue sandwich, plus VAT. What's wrong with it?
It's just not right.
But it's a piece of investigative journalism.
But that's not what the old lockkeeper does. He moans about wind farms and travellers and stuff.
Well, I'm moaning about timeshare scams. Just as offensive to the great British public.
Look, Ed, what's the first thing that happens when you pick up the hearts and bugs?
Well, 14 pieces of junk fall on the floor. I waste my valuable time picking them up and putting them in the bin.
Those flies are worth 50 grand a year to us. Without the advertising from those timeshare guys you call the Spanish Holiday Inquisition.
Yeah, I was rather pleased with that, actually.
Without the money they bring in, we wouldn't be able to publish, yeah? So I'm really sorry it hasn't worked out, Ed, but now I've got someone waiting to see me, yeah?
I see, so the old lockkeeper's being gagged, is he?
No, it's just we're going to have to put a slightly different spin on him.
Hello, dear.
Olive, hi.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm ever sorry about this, Mr. Reardon, but like you always tell us, it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
So I take it you're going to be the old lockkeeper's wife, are you?
Oh, thanks, Ed. That is so much better than the old barge woman. We wouldn't have to change the masthead.
Oh, masthead, proper Fleet Street.
So there it was. As well as my professional life being at the mercy of 12-year-olds, I now had 112-year-olds snapping at my heels. Luckily, the old lockkeeper setback was superseded by an altogether better offer from my esteemed agent.
Bring us 2 more bottles, Renato. Save your feet. And what is it you're drinking, Jazz? Hot water and lemon?
Yeah, Canarino, please.
Well, reason for luncheon? Well, no reason except it's bloody good fun getting sloshed with your chums. The main reason is Jazz and I very much wanted to run something past you.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but would this have something to do with the digging of the second longest tunnel on the Grand Union Canal?
Yes, you are wrong. And it's a lot harder than that, I'm afraid.
Jazz has just had some remarkably good luck. He just won. Well, you tell him, Jazz. I want to concentrate on these.
I seem to have won 60 grand. Just out of the blue like that. It's one of those prize draws you don't pay any attention to because nobody ever wins.
Ah, one of those. And it was your name on the prize, was it?
Yeah, proper cheque and everything.
No, you can't hide from me in there, you little bugger.
And
oh, yes.
You didn't have to go anywhere like the Hitchin Travelodge to get it.
No, complete mystery. 60 grand. Not much, but might be able to do a bit of good with it over here.
Well, isn't that typical, Jazz? 8 million a picture, but never forgets the struggling writer.
Well, this is wonderful.
Well, you got to put a bit back, haven't you?
True.
A scholarship, for promising young writers, the Jazz Milvain Award.
Oh, whatever, Milvain or Jazz Milvain, I don't know.
Young writers.
Yes, we've already had an overwhelming response, literally thousands.
But you still think I'd have a chance of winning?
Of course not. No, you'll be too busy reading all the scripts.
What?
Well, someone's got to do it, and I'm too busy. Anyway, you're too old to go in for it, mate.
Now, come on, Ed, eat up. Fish is supposed to be very good for the eyesight, because some of these scripts aren't even typed. You know, lazy buggers. There they are.
2 exclamation marks there, I think.
Jazz, did you get that letter from Ted's widow, Sally?
God, yes.
Wasn't it deadly dull? And she's so gorgeous. What a shame she's such a bore on paper. Let me top you up. No, not you, Ed. No, you'll need your wits about you for all these scripts.
Ed Reardon's Week starred Christopher Douglas, with Stephanie Cole, John Fortune, Ronnie Golden, Philip Jackson, Sally Grace, Emma Kennedy, Rita May, Geoffrey McGivern, Alice Lowe, Dan Tetsell and Geoffrey Whitehead. It was written by Christopher Douglas and Andrew Nickolls. The producer was Simon Nicholls.